Hi, everybody. I'm Rick Secko, and I'm your chef here at Nestle Professional, and I'm going to be cooking up a couple of recipes today for International Chef's Day. Something that you can do together as a family to get together and make some healthy, sustainable recipes for yourselves and your family in order to try. Today, this recipe is called the Quinoa Almond Butter No-Bake Snack. So it's a great snack to be able to have during that midday when you're feeling those hunger pains, or even little maybe after a meal as a little bit of a dessert. It's something great you can put together as a family because it's got some ingredients that you can all measure out, mix, scoop, and do a bunch of things for. So a couple of the things that we have, first of all, with this is we've got some oats. We've got a cup of oats here, and we got 3/4 of a cup of cooked quinoa here. That's that one right there. In order to make that cooked quinoa, you're going to take a 1/4 cup of quinoa and basically toast that off in a pan, add 1/2 cup of water to that, bring that to a boil, reduce it to the simmer, and make sure that there's no liquid left. Then you're going to let that cool, and you're going to take these two combined things, and you're going to pulse them in your food processor so they're nice and combined. I'm not going to pulse them in my food processor today. It makes a little bit of noise, so you know what? It's easier to have it right here and done. Look at those as that pulse together ingredients of our oats and our quinoa. One good thing with quinoa is an antioxidant high in vitamins and certain minerals that helps our cells function, and they help our immune system. Oats, high in fiber, and that fiber protects our hearts. So that's really good for you. Here's where you're going to get into measuring some things out, adding them to this quinoa this quinoa oat mixture, and then getting some flavor in there. So I got 1/2 cup of dried cranberries. I'm adding that to the mix. Next, I got some flax seeds. That is a 1/4 cup, and I'm adding that to the mix. Then I've got a 1/4 cup of pumpkin seeds. Pumpkin seeds are often considered a superfood. They're high in fiber and certain minerals, antioxidants, and vitamins, and they help protect against disease. Next to this, I'm going to add some nut butter, whether it's almond butter, natural peanut butter, whatever your preference is that you want to be able to add to this whole mixture. Those nut butters are high in plant-based protein. So that plant-based protein and healthy fats help our heart, and they help them become nice and healthy. So this is all something you can put together as a family and have this all mixed in there. So this is 1/3 cup of that nut butter. Now, I'm going to want some sweetness. I love some sweetness, and we got some something here from Canada that is local to us here in Canada and something that we can be very proud of, made by some of our local farmers, and this is maple syrup. So I got Canadian maple syrup that I'm adding this to that mixture. Look at that. That's looking so good now. Then I got a couple of things to add a little bit of flavor. My first one is going to be vanilla extract. I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla extract to that mix. Put that in, and then 1/2 teaspoon of cinnamon. And guess what? Cinnamon is actually a bark from a tree. In Indonesia, Sri Lanka, they farm the bark of the tree, the inner bark of a tree, and turn it into cinnamon. Now I've got my spatula, and look at all these ingredients. And we're going to mix this all up together. This is part also for that fun of getting together as a family. What you want to do is make sure that all those wet ingredients are mixed together with all those dry ingredients, and that they're mixed together really, really well. And then you'll see them all form together. So my wet ingredients are what? Well, there are my maple syrup, my nut butter, my almond butter, or my peanut butter, or a variety of nut butter, and my vanilla extract. My dry ingredients, my flax seed, my quinoa, my oatmeal. See a couple of good folds of that. And look how it's all come together. Isn't that beautiful? This is a beautiful snack for mid-afternoon when you're feeling those hunger pains, nice and healthy with a lot of sustainable ingredients. So now, this is fun for kids too. We're going to be able to turn these into a ball for your snack. So I got my pan here, got got some wax paper on it, and I got something called a disher here. This is called a disher that's going to turn these into little balls. Let me put on a set of gloves and get these gloves on and show you how to make a couple of these balls with my disher. If you don't have a disher, you can easily use teaspoons, tablespoons, spoons to put together, but let's see what this does. So watch that. Look at that. I put it flat up against the bowl, put it all in my hand, give it a little whirl. There you go. Let's make a couple of more of these. Flat, all in my hand. This recipe of this quinoa almond butter no-bake snack for International Chef's Day will make like 24 of these tablespoon-sized balls. Beautiful snack. Now, once they're all formed, what you want to do is you want to make sure that they're all firmed up. So you're going to take these and you're going to place them in the freezer. Half an hour to an hour is fine, and that will firm them all up. And let me show you what they look like once they've been all firmed up. One more to make, nice and press. There we go. So, take something out of my fridge right here. Aha. There we go. I made these a couple of days ago. My daughter and my wife actually love these. These are our quinoa almond butter no-bake snack. You make 24 to our recipe, and then after they've frozen, we basically put them in the refrigerator, and then they can take them out and enjoy them at any point in time. So we got some great stuff in there that is healthy for you, healthy and flavorful, great for your heart, good fiber, and good for our digestive system. So that really helps us out and make sure that, hey, that we're healthy working through. So that is one of our recipes, our quinoa almond butter no-bake snack for International Chef's Day. I'm glad I could show it to you. Enjoy with you and your family.